Not so long ago, I did a reaction video to the song Ego Death by a band called Polyphia, and in the comments for that video, there were lots of people wanting me to do a piano cover of that song. And I may very well do that video in the future. However, it did inspire me to see if I could work out one of Polyphia's songs by ear. So in today's video, I'm going to give myself 30 minutes to try and work out Playing God by Polyphia. And I'm going to try and break down what I'm doing as I'm doing it. So firstly, I've got to listen to it. So I'm going to start with just that section. And the first thing I want to do is try and work out what chords are being used. So we've got E minor, and then C, and then B, then C, and then I think it's A, G, and then followed by B to finish. So if I've got the chords right, then I know that he's going to be playing around those notes in the chord. I'm also going to lower the speed of the video, so I've got time to catch it. So here I'm working out the notes based on what's happened in the chord. The first chord was quite easy because it was just the notes in an E minor chord. The bottom note sounds like it's a B, which makes the chord not a C major chord, but a C major 7 chord. So, because it's a C major 7 chord, that means I can fill in some notes around the melody to make it sound more full and more interesting. I know that the next chord is going to be a B chord, so I can stick that on the end easily. Once again, I know that the notes are going to be around a B chord, which is B, D sharp, and F sharp. Notes here are just an arpeggio, and that just means sort of the notes that are in the chord that are broken down, and they are stronger than the rest of them. So I decided to use octaves. So this third chord is quite hard because on the guitar he's jumping from string to string, which on a piano the strings are like far apart. So there's a lot of jumping around going like kind of like that. A lot of the harder stuff to fill in is this kind of intricate note stuff, because a lot of it is just runs, which are quite hard to hear when it goes so fast. here I kind of realised that the notes might be wrong that were in the bass for that section that I said was A minor and G. Yes, I was wrong about the bass notes in the middle there. It should be that. So after I'd figured out all of the notes, then I just had about 10 minutes left to try and build up the speed. One of the hardest parts about doing this is trying to remember all of the notes and then drill it into your hand. It's very easy to forget some of the notes as you're going through it. So I'm glad, having spent 20 minutes working out what the actual notes were, that I had 10 minutes left to just try and increase the speed. If I'd given myself an hour or days to learn it, then it would have been absolutely fine. I would have obviously been able to get it up to speed pretty easily, but it's quite hard to do that and learn the notes in one sitting. Usually you have to leave the piano and then come back to it. Time is up. Okay, it's been 30 minutes. Let's see if I can play the main riff. Does that count? I thought that wasn't bad. If you haven't already, go and check out my original reaction to Ego Death by Polyphia. And you can do that by clicking here, and I will see you there.